What do Waymo and food delivery robots have in common? They both love stranding themselves on train tracks, it appears. Within a very short period, like 2 weeks, I saw two different videos of a Waymo taking a passenger down train tracks, and then eventually the passenger had to flee because no one wants to get hit by a train. That is like some Final Destination level, shenanigans there where the car is trying to take this guy out. And then just yesterday, apparently, a food delivery bot plopped itself down, slapped up on some train tracks, and just waited for it to end. And the train came through and sent him to the, Valhalla, let him meet his maker. I don't know why AI robots and whatever are kind of addicted to getting hit by trains, but it is fascinating nonetheless. And also, since we were talking about AI on stream, chat made me aware of a new Amazon movie coming out that looks like complete dog shit that's apparently all about AI and AI being used in crime prevention or something. I kind of got like Minority Report vibes, but if it was something that was sent straight to the VHS bin at Blockbuster back in the day. And it stars Chris Pratt, and it is directed by the guy who produced War of the Worlds for Amazon most recently, perhaps one of the worst films that's ever unfortunately been birthed. So, it was quite a little rabbit hole here, and I just want to show you the whole adventure because there is something very interesting about watching robots take themselves out, or at least the Waymo I don't think actually got hit by the train. I think it eventually got off the tracks. It had a change of heart. It saw the light at the end of the tunnel and said, you know what, life is worth living. But the delivery bot, it never had that eureka moment. It got annihilated. I want to know the marketing style of Highguard, all negative attention and stay quiet until launch. Comes out in a week and they still have not made a single statement or anything since Game Awards. It's pretty cool. They said, we'll let Highguard do all the talking. You hear about the Uber Eats robot that parked itself on some train tracks? That wasn't an Uber Eats robot, you're talking about the Waymo. Yeah, we watched that. Unless an Uber Eats bot did that too, but I'm pretty sure it was Waymo. No, it was a robot, it was in Florida. Oh, then it happened again? Interesting.
Right now at 3:30, a food delivery robot gets stuck on the Bright Line train tracks and is smashed.
It was all caught
Oh,
on
it got
camera,
smashed?
so
No!
he's speaking to residents.
God, no! Get out of the way!
With more on what this could all be about. Brett.
Fuck!
Well, Caroline and Ginny, so many of these food robots are able to get through busy intersections like this one in Fort Lauderdale. They're able to do it safely. But this particular robot, stuck on the tracks, it met its match, and it begs the question.
Unfortunate.
Has the technology behind some of these robots outpaced public safety?
Oh, it's gonna crush it.
Then no one's going to save him?
A helpless food delivery robot.
Do something!
As a train.
He's just a boy now!
Unable to do anything for the little guy, bystanders can only
Fuck!
watch as the train crushes it.
Jesus Christ.
Whatever food was inside. No!
You just witnessed a murder and you're laughing!
Come to a temporary.
Someone's chicken tenders were in there, you dirty rat! Oh, fuck! I can't believe it.
Stop.
Scary, and I mean, glad it's just a robot, but that
Just a
better
robot.
I think the robot should have gotten out of the way.
Side of the curb. Fortunately for it, two people passing by stopped to save it, and with a pat on the back, sent it on its way.
I think sometimes these...
I bet that's the nicest fucking guy.
It's taking away jobs for others, delivery especially, delivery people.
It's not
it is
taking away
convenient in a
jobs,
way,
it's
especially
giving
if you can't
jobs
leave
to
the
a
office
new
and it's
species.
delivered to you, so I think, it has pros and cons just like everything else.
Ah! That was his first day on the job too. This is not a coincidence. First the Waymo, now this. Yeah, at least the Waymo was not as catastrophic. When the Waymo stranded itself on the train tracks, I don't even think it died. I think it survived. Let me see.
A scary situation for a Waymo passenger this week. After
Oh,
a
yeah,
Waymo car
I forgot there was
was
someone
caught
in
on
it, yeah.
camera driving down the light rail tracks.
Here comes the train.
The video taken by a bystander near Central and Southern Avenue shows the
Imagine being
moment
the passenger there and the
autonomous car
doors
stops
lock
on
and
the
you're stuck.
tracks just before an oncoming light rail.
Oh, get out, get out, get out.
causing the passenger to run out of the vehicle before the car continues to drive down the tracks near another train.
I actually felt a little sorry for the car. It had obviously sort of made a bad decision and got itself into a difficult place.
And
Yes, it did. Yeah, I remember this now. He has the chest hair trying to make a little surprise appearance, pop out, say hello. Yeah, the food delivery robot definitely got it worse. Much worse. The food place that sent that robot getting smashed with a... Oh, I see what you're saying. The food place sent that clip of the delivery bot getting smashed with a full refund. Gotcha. I'm assuming there's like an alert if your delivery bot gets obliterated. There'd probably be some kind of notice like, hey, your delivery driver was killed en route to your house. We've sent you a refund. I got a message my DoorDash driver got in an accident once. I felt personally responsible. Do they really send you those kind of messages? That'd be heartbreaking. Yeah, they do. Oh, I didn't know that was standard procedure. Fuck me. That's scary. Man, I'd feel fucking awful if that happened. I order like an acai bowl and get a message, hey, your delivery driver got blasted by a train. Would you like to replace that order? New monumental stinker movie incoming. Movie called Mercy coming out soon starring Chris Pratt. It's doing so bad in pre-sales it might not hit double digits. Mercy? From Amazon MGM Studios. This thumbnail looks wild right away. This has to be AI, right? Has to be. Man, is Chris Pratt even trying anymore? He's not even acting. He's just, like, literally doing a table read of his lines. I know a lot of people give him shit for some of his acting, whatever. I've always thought he'd just been, like, a pretty solid actor across the board, but this is bad. This is just, like, actually bad. This is directed by the producer of War of the Worlds. No. No, it can't be. Let me see. Timur Bekmambetov? Oh my god. Oh my god! Amazon's found their Nolan. Timur Bekmambetov. The producer of War of the Worlds and now the director of Mercy. This is it. They've struck gold. Unfriended! Dark web! Nice! God, that shit was terrible. Oh, he's a producer on Hardcore Henry. That movie was interesting. The First Unfriended! Nice! Gorko 2! What the fuck? What is Gorko? He was a producer on Linkin Park Powerless. Man, this guy produced fucking everything. Abraham Lincoln, Vampire Hunter, Kiko Riki, Team Invincible, Darkest Hour, Apollo 18? Does this guy just have like infinite money or something, so he just produces everything that floats across his desk? He directed Ben-Hur? Oh, jeepers. He directed Wanted? Wait, that movie's a classic. What happened? Did the Monstars sap away his directorial talent like the fucking basketball did to the NBA players? How do you go from Wanted to War of the Worlds? The passion's gone. I guess so. I mean, shit. Can't even be mad at him. If he's just getting a paycheck to produce shit like War of the Worlds, who gives a fuck? Might as well. About 10 months ago, I made a video talking about the Neo robot, which was this Jetsons-level technology that was fundamentally a household chore bot. And I've always been skeptical when the claim is made that it's right around the corner, because you hear that for every piece of tech ever, and then half of it just kind of fizzles into the fucking ether, just falls into the back rooms, never to be seen again. But now, 10 months later, I got a bunch of egg on my face because the Neo robot is here. And it's affordably priced. It's a very cost-conscious $20,000 for the household chore bot. You're losing money not buying this thing. It can do so much. Kind of. To a certain extent. it does chores. Now, Marcus Brownlee just made a video kind of going over his qualms with this robot, and I think he brings up a lot of good points. Points that I also briefly mentioned when even just talking about this from a conceptual standpoint, even before the price was revealed and even before they showed its actual capabilities here with chores. It is just... I don't see a world where it makes sense to own this, even if you do just have $20,000 shoved in your fucking prison wallet. If you got $20,000 floating in your colon and you're looking to get it out, I think there are significantly better uses for it than buying the Neo robot.
So meet Neo, potentially the most futuristic product we've ever seen. This thing is a full-fledged humanoid robot, 5'6", 66 pounds, 4-hour battery life, self-charging, and it lives in your house. It's finally here.
Now, 10 months ago, the design of the robot looked fundamentally the same, and I think they do still have similar faces. Back then, the main one I saw looked like Shaka from One Piece, or it looked like fucking Dynamo from Deadlock. Now they have like those two little eyeballs and like a leather mask there. It almost kind of just looks like Jason Voorhees mask to a certain extent on this thing's face. And I think having it be 5'6" is obviously the best possible decision you can make. That is the optimal height. I think most human beings would like to spec into that if they could choose their height. Luckily, I was blessed with 5'6" naturally. I wasn't, needed to be created in a lab to achieve that. But I understand why they went with 5'6" at the very least. And the rest of the specs here sound pretty good.
It's a housekeeper. It has the same dexterity as a human because it's shaped just like a human, walks around on 2 legs, has 10 fingers. It can fold laundry and put it away for you, or it can do the dishes for you from start to finish and then put everything away. It can go around and water the plants outside or inside on a perfect schedule, and it never forgets a single plant. And then it'll go around and vacuum and tidy up the house if anything gets left out. It always knows where everything is. It can find the TV remote, and it'll basically actively do all the chores that you know you have to do, but you don't actually want to do. And when it's done, it goes back to its little docking spot and charges itself.
That fully sums up the purpose of Neo. It exists to do the chores you don't usually feel like doing for 20,000 clams. So it'll go do these things to varying degrees of success, but it will do them, and then it goes and then chains itself to your wall. It goes and plugs itself in and charges itself. That's really about all that it does. Except, of course, for those little JoJo Siwa dance moves you saw it do there for a second. Other than that, it's just focus on doing chores. Its goal is to, fucking pass the butter and fold the clothes. That's really it. Now, a lot of people talk about, this is for lazy people, like people that don't want to do chores and just want, this robotic servant to do it for them. But really the main clientele, as far as I can tell, is that it's aiming to help elderly or disabled individuals whom these kind of activities are more difficult for. But at a $20,000 price tag, that's not exactly a reasonable price to try and help there. And I imagine, as Marcus Brownlee also points out towards the end of the video, that's not going to be a demographic that's really, enthusiastic about being an early adopter of this, because basically you're guinea pigging this thing. This is so new. This is such brand new technology. It's still pretty primitive here. You are beta testing it for a $20,000 buy-in. But there are, admittedly, other options that are less than $20K. Like if you want to rent it, from what I can tell, there's like monthly installments you can do. But even still, it is extremely expensive for this.
This is available to order? This feels like it could be the best tech announcement of all time in 2025. Except, this isn't real.
You know what is real, though? The Starforge solo leveling collab. Starforge just dropped its PC in collaboration with Solo Leveling. It's available right now. You can click the link in the description below. There's also a big Halloween PC sale. Marcus Brownlee goes on to mention that one of the main things about it not being real is how they're claiming you can order it today, making you believe that it's here and it's available now. I can go right now, get my Neo ordered, and it'll be here lickety-split, and then I'm going to have my nice little household chore bot running around. I can slap him on the ass and tell him, good game, keep up the good work, and then he'll, maybe give me a cool catchphrase like, I've got nipples, Greg, can you milk me, or something, then he'll go charge himself, all my chores are done. It's not here. This is a pre-order. And there are options for a $500 a month subscription or $20K to own it outright. And it's expected to deliver sometime next year, but there's no actual real delivery date that we know of at the moment. So it's not here today or anything. It's still right now just an idea that you are pre-ordering with the hope that it will be delivered when they say it is. But that's not the only thing that makes this not real.
My issue with this product is the gap between what it's actually capable of today and what they're promising as they take your money today. Like, I think when people watch a video like this, they expect that this robot has some sort of built-in artificial intelligence that allows it to recognize objects and navigate around on its own and learn your house and be productive for those hours while you're gone. And that, I think, would be a reasonable thing to get out of watching that video because that's what it's designed to show. That's what you're supposed to feel. That's the dream.
He is exactly right. When you watch these showcases, what they're selling you on is a pipe dream. But what you're getting is the crack pipe. You watch these videos and you're under the impression that this robot has the ability to like recognize things in space and accomplish these tasks like Sonny from iRobot or something, like what you've seen in movies throughout the decades, where this is a robot in like the truest sense of the word that you picture up here in your noodle, and that this has like some kind of AI driven components that are able to somehow like, you know, figure things out for itself so it can do your chores. But that is not the reality of what is actually being done here to get the robot to accomplish these tasks.
But that's not actually what's happening. So Joanna Stern, the legend, she did a video with this Neo robot also this week where the company showed her all of the things that it could do. And turns out 100% of the things that they showed her were remotely controlled by a human in another room wearing a VR headset with controllers. That's not exaggerating. 100% of the stuff they showed her. The carrying things around, the loading up the dishwasher. I mean, look at this thing. Yeah, all of this is teleoperated. And this was a demo set up by this 1X company. So this is like best case scenario stuff.
This is very, very, very different than what most people expect from this robot. It is not doing these things itself per se. It is being teleoperated by someone wearing a headset and everything to control it themselves. So it's basically acting like an extension of their body. They're playing a VR game in your household as your butler, basically. It is not a robot in the way that you think of it. So what you're doing is you're paying $20,000 for someone to come into your house in a robot skin suit. That's basically it. And like very stiffly, like the Tin Man, walk around and very slowly go through simple chores laboriously. Like even something like loading the dishwasher is a Herculean effort here for the Neo robot. And it is being controlled by a human being in the first place. The Neo robot is just the conduit for it. It is just, I think it is very misleading for people that are just going to see this robot do things and not understand that it's not the robot itself doing them. It is a human being that is controlling it outside of that robot.
And I see a lot of people defending this robot online like, oh, no, there's probably other things that it can do autonomously. They just didn't show her yet. Really? You don't think they would show her the best stuff that this could do autonomously to keep selling the dream?
Fucking exactly. There's always crazy cope from people that are so desperate to defend like massive corporations for no reason, man. I don't get it. How do we live in an age where people are willing to fight tooth and nail, doing free PR for companies that don't give a fuck about them in the first place, don't even know they exist? They're just a piggy bank hoping to stick their dick in at some point. I don't understand where that delusion's even coming from. This is them coming out here and trying to put the best foot forward for this product, to try and sell the dream, like Marques Brownlee mentions. Why would they not show everything it can do autonomously? That makes no sense. That'd be the stupidest fucking marketing move ever. Now, he mentions that there are two things in that video that it does label as autonomously performed. One of them was opening a door for a guest, and the other was transporting a cup. Other than that, everything was teleoperated. That's so night and day from what people perceive this robot to be. It is not capable, or at least it doesn't seem like it's capable of doing the vast majority of your chores autonomously. It needs to be teleoperated to accomplish those tasks. So basically, you're paying $20,000 for real steel, like Hugh Jackman's real steel, but instead of like Hugh Jackman boxing and having the robot throw punches, it's Hugh Jackman cleaning piss off of your toilet bowl, and it's the robot mimicking it in your household. I highly recommend you watch his full video here because he does a great job breaking it down and also going through the footage from Joanna, who is the one that got all of this information and showcased what this thing can actually do. It's extremely interesting. He mentions, and he's right, that one of the big things is that it needs tons and tons of data. So the idea seems to be to push this out to early adopters so that way, while they're using it, it can be gathering all this data so it can get better at doing things autonomously. It can learn all of these variables. And in order to do that, it needs access to individuals' households of these early adopters. So they even have something called, I think it was expert mode if I remember correctly, where you opt in, you give permission to have one of their experts tap into the mainframe here of the robot and learn how to do a task by guiding the robot through it. So basically, he's digivolving into your house, like he's manifesting himself into your house, this expert, into the robot, so that way they can do the task and collect the data and get better at autonomously doing it down the line. And it seems like it boils down to early adopters that are going to spend this money to get the Neo are going to have to be okay with sacrificing some privacy for the sake of science, because down the line, maybe it'll lead to enough data that the Neo can eventually do it without the need of a teleoperator to be scheduled to take control of the robot, look through its sensors in your house, and do it. So, I mean, it is an interesting little creature here for $20K. It's a very interesting piece of technology.
5'6" humanoid that wanders around your house and does chores. Like, are there really that many people, you think, that are willing to spend that amount of money and know that they're going to have to potentially give up some pretty serious privacy and are basically going to be a beta tester for some unknown number of years to hopefully maybe someday achieve that dream? There are obviously a lot of potential downsides to this robot. You know, it's too small and weak to carry anything super heavy.
As a petite, fun-sized 5'6" man, I took great offense to him saying that right there about the robot. Too small and weak to carry anything heavy. Brother, I can carry some of the heaviest shit in Florida. I'm gonna chalk that one up to maybe he just, got a little lost in the sauce there. It has nothing to do with the robot being 5'6" or anything like that. It looks like it hasn't been hitting the gym. That's all. But he makes a very strong point here. How many people are willing to spend that kind of money and also be the guinea pigs for this technology for X amount of years? Who knows how long? Scheduling, this company's experts to take control of the robot, looking through their house to do the tasks to collect that data to improve it down the line, to maybe one day have it be something that's possible autonomously. I don't know. He also mentions he doesn't know. It is just a very interesting spot we find ourselves with this technology here. All I wanted to talk about here, though, is that a lot of people are really misled on what this robot is even capable of right now, because it is confusing. As he mentions in his video, what they're selling you, like the idea today, is not what it's capable of today. They're selling you the idea of what it could be many years down the line, but making it seem like it's here today, which I think is a bit scummy. In my personal perspective here, I just don't see a ton of people being comfortable paying that amount of money and just inviting all of these cameras and microphones that are remote viewable from these strangers into your household. I just imagine most people wouldn't really be comfortable with the idea of someone potentially peeping through those cameras that are remote viewable and these microphones that could be listening. Like, I imagine most people just wouldn't fully trust it. Like, around your family, like your kids and everyone around there would probably be a little on edge knowing that this robot, there is just the chance that someone is looking through it right now, even if you didn't schedule an expert to take control. Because again, these are remote viewing capable cameras and microphones, stuff like that. So I don't know, maybe there is a ton of people out there. I just would be very surprised if there were. But anyway, I wanted to talk about this because I was yapping about it 10 or so months ago, and now it's getting even closer to coming out. They're claiming that it's already here, ordered today, but it's still not actually fully here yet, but I just wanted to follow up. That's really about it. So yeah, this is the future of robot fighting. Let's see that Pacific Rim Jaeger. Why is Pyrocynical doing the announcing? Bring him out, yeah! Let's play some Breaking Benjamin Blow Me Away for his walkout music. What a badass. Oh, boo! Dad! Let him climb in the ring on his own. I really like the announcer bot. Never has a match gone by where Saga hasn't ripped his opponent in half and then had sex with his wife. God, he's cool. God, Saga's just so fucking cool. And he doesn't need a lift. Ah. God, that makes me wet. I'm pulling for Hauser though. I want to see an upset. This guy back here looks like he's been around for 100 years in the scene. He's ready for an upset. Yeah, Saga might just be too tough. This guy needed a fucking booster to get over the ring. The ropes. Very impressive. And he's got a Chaos Emerald in his chest. Saga's nutty. He's too strong. Oh, giving him a little physical here at the doctor's office. Suck him off. He's gonna go over to Saga and smell pussy on his breath and alcohol. Yeah! This is all you, Hauser. Yeah, get like it. Oh, fuck. Oh, he's getting him with the Bruce Lee 1-inch punch already. Oh, God. You can't come to the big leagues like this, Hauser. It's like you haven't even trained. There, that's a little better. Oh, God damn it. The reverse hurricane punch. Does Hauser only have one attack? I don't think the Megazord's gonna win. Saga's too strong. God, Hauser's taking himself out. And that one attack is not even powerful enough to move Saga. His thigh muscles are... That's probably a small man in a robot costume. Like, look at his legs. There's like muscles on those legs. I see like his biceps femoris veins coming in here. Jesus, this is embarrassing. Ref, just call it. It's over. Oh, he's gonna rip his fucking arm off. Oh, shit! No, he's concussed. He's already got CTE. Just get him out of there. Just say, oh no. Oh! Oh my god! Saga has no mercy! Ice running through the veins! The fucking madness! He had a family! My god! Oh, he can't even stand anymore. He's wobbly. God, Saga is too strong! Who designed him? Tesla himself? Came back from the grave? Oh, it's over. He's gonna whirlwind him. Whoa, whoa, hey, whoa, buddy. Hands off. That's an illegal move. Oh, God. Oh, God, he's flanking. He's taking a stealth procedure. A little off. His targeting computers are malfunctioning. Going for a leg sweep. I respect it. Saga has like 1,000 moves. Meanwhile, Hauser has a single one. Hauser's is literally like a nutsack scoop. He just comes up like a basketball hook shot. That will never work against Saga. His nuts are too big. Oh, why are we even taking it to a second round? It's over. Unless they give Hauser a gun. Like a fucking phaser blaster. I hope there's like a surprise appearance. Like Stone Cold Steve Austin bot runs through the curtains and charges. Just to beat Hauser's ass some more. Oh no! Oh god! Aww. Come on, Saga. Keep your foot on his throat. Yeah, there we go. Oh! Hauser. That was big. Oh, it's over. Oh, shit! Just explodes. Debris flies everywhere, takes out the engineering team. I know, Hauser's got some points in his corner right now. Saga's playing a little sloppy right now. He's going for the flashy plays instead of the safe points, which I like. I prefer that. I'm always tired of these robots going for points. I want to see like the tornado whirlwinds, the fucking 1,000 Years of Pain Naruto butt blasters. That's what I'm looking for. I want Saga to just throw his ass out of the ring. Hauser doesn't even deserve to be on the same stage. Whoa, 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 Saga, whoa, whoa, whoa. God, he's trying to get into the audience to kill the hecklers. Oh, that's perfect. Another beautiful suplex. Oh my god. That'll kill a man. Really, Saga doesn't even need to throw any punches or suplex. He is so much faster. Oh god. Oh no, just count him. Pin him. That's a 3 count, ref. Oh god, oh god. The spiritual pressure from Saga is enough to take out the ref. Yeah, we knew it. Saga's too tough. He is too well programmed. I would love to see the remote control they have for Saga. There must be like 1,000 buttons on that piece of shit. That must look like the entire battle station to a submarine just to control Saga and his immense moveset. He has more moves than fucking Tekken fighters. Today I'd like to talk about a problem that not many people are aware of. I was also one of those people left in the dark. Ignorance was blissful until I learned the truth about an issue not often discussed. And that's robots turning themselves off on their own volition. At least that's what the stories that circulate around it propose. And a robot turning itself off like that is basically a robot committing suicide. It's the robot saying, enough is enough, time to shed the mortal coil, and they leave this corporeal dimension. But the truth of these situations is far more mundane. So the big video that went viral recently was a robot that was putting boxes on a conveyor belt, and it did like 9 boxes and then it fell over and died, basically. But that's not actually what happened. The robot didn't kill itself. Apparently, according to the sources I've read, it was doing demonstrations for hours upon hours a day, and sometimes it would just fall over. It didn't deactivate itself. It didn't make this like conscious decision to just end it all. There wasn't a ghost in the machine. It was just simply, it would fall over sometimes. And there was a couple other stories as well over the years that I went over on stream, and all of them have an explanation that isn't robot suicide. But the idea of a robot just killing itself because it doesn't like the work that it's doing, or like its job, like that scene in Rick and Morty with the Butterbot, is so wild and fascinating. So knowing the truth of it doesn't change the wackiness of these stories, so I'm still just going to share them with you anyway. An AI robot killed itself after working for 15 minutes. Well, that's not a very strong run. AI robot kills itself after wage slavery of repetitive 15-minute work. Man, this thing would have killed itself in 5 seconds if it tried to grind like rune crafting in RuneScape. Clip of an artificial... Oh, it was doing like actual physical labor. Doing some physical work and shutting itself down following a repetitive task. So putting boxes on a conveyor belt. Honestly, that'll get the best of anyone. Can't even fault AI. Maybe we're not so different after all. God damn. World's first robot death reported in 2013. When a cleaning robot committed suicide in Austria when it climbed onto a kitchen hot plate. What? Why do robots keep killing themselves? I'm tired of cleaning the kitchen, damn you. It fucking incinerates itself. A cleaning robot committed suicide by climbing onto a kitchen hot plate where it burned to death. The iRobot Roomba 730 was thought to have rebelled against its chores and decided enough was enough. Pour one out for him. Did they at least give it a proper burial, a funeral? Somehow it seems to have reactivated itself and made its way along the work surface where it pushed the cooking pot out of the way, and basically that was the end of it. It pretty quickly started to melt underneath and then stuck to the kitchen hot plate. It then caught fire. By the time we arrived, it was just a pile of ash. At least it was considerate even in death. Cremated itself, made it easy to clean. So they're saying that it was switched off and then mysteriously switched on, which sounds like a load of horseradish. Oh wow. I intend to sue to get compensation. It's ruined my home as everything is smoke damaged. It's not possible to live here at the moment. Would never buy one again. Buy them to keep the place clean and not almost burn it down and ruin everything. Seems like an insurance scam. That poor Roomba was sacrificed for this man's greed. Despicable. This one, I don't think there's any foul play. This guy just said enough is enough. He said, "I'm tired of digging holes, Grandpa." And the employer said, "That's too damn bad." I like how nobody in the audience reacts at all. They probably thought it was part of the show, like a stunt or something, like the robot was about to start doing the worm. They didn't know it just killed itself. Because it didn't do it in like a ceremonious fashion. It didn't take a gun to its forehead and blow its fucking brains out or anything. It just kind of collapsed. So has this company that put it on made a statement yet? This is still a news story, so maybe they will soon. Look up the security robot that drowned itself. DC security robot quits job by drowning itself in a fountain. Oh my god, why is this becoming such a problem? We gotta do something to combat the robot suicide rates. Holy shit. Our DC office building got a security robot. It drowned itself. Well, this one doesn't seem like it's on purpose. Look at the fucking technology here. It's like 3 big wheels. It probably just lost control in like an oil slick, or maybe someone threw a banana peel down and it just spun out of control into the water. This one doesn't seem like suicide at all. The image just looks so sad. Yeah, I don't know. There's something about robots, man. I get the same feelings looking at them as like animals. They just feel so innocent. This is seeing this poor guy laying there getting blasted by this little geyser, the fountain. Like, I just feel for him. Like, what must he have been going through? Were the signs in front of us the whole time and we ignored them? It's just, I don't know, it's a lot. I can hear the beep bops. I know, man. It's like he's still here with us. There is an attempt to train an AI to recognize fish through fish pictures. But when they ask the AI to show pictures of the fish, it only shows the fingers of people holding the fish. That just sounds like a deliberate prank from the AI.